Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening YouTube. What's going on? It's your boy Joey Does Tech and welcome yourselves back to a brand new video. I did leak this one to a few people on my Discord channel, which is linked in the description of the video. Today, I am working on a Nintendo DSi XL. This was in a job lot of Nintendo DS's that I purchased on eBay for £50. The job lot specifically came with 4 Nintendo DS Lites as well as this Nintendo DSi XL. You could say that the price for each of the devices works at around £7 to £8 or something along those lines, aka $10. The seller didn't actually specify what was wrong with this DSi, but I hope that we're going to find out in today's video. I'll see you over at the desk. And there we have it, the blue on blue. I actually really like, I've never had one before, but I like the design of the DSi XL. This is specifically, if I just show you the back, you can see this is the Nintendo DSi XL. It's not been cleaned at all. I will admit that I opened it when I first got it. I tried to charge it and noticed that there was an issue. So if I put the charger in, which is what I have here, put it in the back, it goes in very easy and the light goes off. I don't know if you just saw that. I'll zoom in a little bit, so I'll put it down. I'll take it out, I'll put the charger in, it goes on, it turns off. It feels very, very loose. Like it shouldn't wiggle that much from my understanding. I mean, that doesn't happen on any other console that I own. Preemptively bought some things. And when I say some things, I had to buy, well, it was 2. If I bought 2, they were cheaper. These are charge ports for Nintendo DSi's and 3DS's. I think I paid around about £1.90 each for both of these. So we're talking, what, £3.80. So not too expensive. And yeah, it was quite a big discount to buy 2. So I thought, yeah, I'll just buy 2. One of them was like £3. So of course, the issue being that we don't actually know that that is the fault. So we're going to try some really, really basic stuff first off to see what's going on by like taking out the battery and plugging this in without a battery in. I don't know if it will work, but we might as well test it, right? I have no idea. But as you can see, the light on and off. And I will just confirm it, just in case people are wondering, it doesn't turn on. So I believe that this is the on button. So even though I have wiggled it about and kept it in there for a couple of minutes, I'd say at best, it still doesn't turn on. So let's get inside and have a look. What I'm going to do with this one, I've never been inside a Nintendo DSi XL, I've never even played on one, so I would like to see if I can take it apart without looking at any guides or anything. I'm imagining it's very similar to the Nintendo DS Lite. I could be extremely wrong, but I mean, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws that are exposed, but I'm wondering if there are some under the rubber. So it's a possibility that there are also 4 screws under here, but I'm going to take these out anyway and see what's good. So it looks pretty simple. It just looks like Phillips. One of them does look quite rounded though, which is not good. Or should I say a few of them look rounded, to be honest. That screw does not want to come undone. I'm going to try a small flat head and see if that works. That doesn't seem to work or want to work either. It looks like, to me, it looks like somebody's been in this bottom screw here. You won't really be able to see, but I really feel like somebody's been in there because it's just not opening. That top one was fine, this one was okay. This one down here is a pain. Okay, so we're gonna try the old rubber band trick. This one's full of cat hair, which isn't great. Doesn't like it. I've actually just got rubber band stuck in there now. Oh, we got it. I don't know. I have no idea how that I've just got that to work. A mixture between the rubber band and the top one. What I'm going to do though is definitely I'm going to take this screw out and make sure that it's not something that we need to worry about going forward. I'll see if I can find a little replacement, but I'm glad we were actually able to get into it though. That's a really, really good thing. I'm assuming it is just a case of removing it. Yep, there we go. Is that water damage? Here's the water damage sticker, and it is a little bit pink, but I think we're okay because I think it's meant to go like dark red. So I think we're all right. I think we're safe from a water damage perspective. Might as well try now. I'm just going to try the charger and see if it works without having a battery in. Because in that way I can see if it's the battery itself maybe. Maybe that's the cause. No, see? It still goes off as soon as you put it in. But it's good to know that we can test this without having to put the battery back in. So we definitely know that something's wrong with the actual board itself. So let's try and take this bad boy apart and see what's going on. So we know that actually, oh, I need to test and see if the battery is, okay, we'll worry about that afterwards. So I've got my Phillips and hopefully we'll be able to get the rest of the DSi apart. I'm going to be very, very careful when taking apart the screws, and I'm going to lay them out as I usually would. So it actually feels pretty secure. These screws feel all right. It just feels like somebody maybe tried to fix this by getting into the battery compartment. Maybe that's a smaller one because that's not coming out easy. So that's a 00. I can try this 00, which looks to be a bit better for this one specifically, which it's not. Smaller one perhaps. I'll try 000 now. Made this ridiculously tough to get into by stripping all of the screws. I'm going to try and push against it quite hard. We'll come back to that one at the end. I'll get rid of the, I'm assuming there's going to be other screws because it doesn't feel like it's going to separate easy enough. So I'll just remove these rubber feet, again laying them out. I'm pretty sure these are the same, so it doesn't matter like how they go back in, but it's always nice just to keep things in the same place. There we go. Lo and behold, 4 screws. Those screws are all out, they're down the bottom here. Now the last one that I need to get out is this card reader one. I think I got it. Yeah, I got it. Nice, okay, it's just a lot of pressure. Okay, good. There was a little bit of rubber band left in there. I don't know if you guys can see. If I try and zoom into this screw, you might be able to see a little bit of rubber band. Theoretically, I'm just going to check over and see if there's any more screws to be taken out, but I don't think there is. So I'm going to assume that we take this apart the same way that we do a Nintendo DS Lite, and that is just pry this part off now. It doesn't have sliders, which looks pretty good. So I'm hoping it's actually easier to take apart than the actual Nintendo DS Lite. Now I'm just going to be careful just in case there's anything behind here, because these are a bit more advanced. So I don't know if there's any ribbon cables or anything along those lines. So I'm just going to slowly, there we go. Looking good. Okay, looking good. It's all just cracked, so I'm going to gently lift. Something's tugging. So what is, okay. Wow. Okay. That was disconnected, whatever this was. I'm pretty sure. That came off really, really easy. I'm going to say this one here. This one here came off really, really easy. Oh no, that's for the volume. So that's for the volume switch. So there's a volume switch over here, and this ribbon cable goes onto the motherboard. Cool. So instead of it being sliders like we saw in the Nintendo DS Lite, it's buttons, and the actual ribbon cable plugs in to the motherboard or daughter board, whichever one it is. And then we've also got, I'm assuming this is for, is that going to be for L and R? Oh no, is it separate? I have no idea what I'm talking about, to be honest with you guys, but I'm pretty sure to register this is what this is for. Okay, all right, so I'm just gonna leave that over there. As you guys know, this channel is all about learning, and I have no idea where to start. That's so much different to the Nintendo DS Lite. So much different, so much smaller, so much smaller. There's a couple of screws that I can is there any screws actually? There's a couple of screws that I can see. There's one down here, there's one up here, there's a ton down here. We haven't got any over there. Oh no, we have got 1, 2. As well as the fact, so this has grabbed my attention as well. This is obviously where the battery goes, so you slot the battery in here. It looks like a bit of corrosion or battery acid on this part here. What is a shame is that I don't have another battery to test out, because that would have eliminated most of our issues. If I had another battery to test and see if we had power going from another good known battery to here, it would have eliminated the fact that it was just a bad battery. Like I said, there's a bit of, there looks to be a bit of corrosion over this board. Now this is going to be ridiculously hard for you to see. I'm just going to zoom you in. Just put the lights up a bit so hopefully the image is a wee bit clearer for you guys. But over here, if I get my screwdriver real quick, over here there seems to be quite a bit of corrosion, which again is very, very tough for you to see because it's so ridiculously small. Right in the center of the screen now, looks to be a little bit of corrosion. The good news is that I've got this on continuity mode, and for some components, which you can probably hear in the background, I'll move this over so you can hear it a bit better. For some components, it seems okay. I mean, this side of the board, this is obviously the right side, the right bottom side of the board. There's a lot of capacitors that have continuity, so that seems okay. As I start making my way up the board, so this is C13. This one shows no love, specifically. So the next thing I want to do is take off I'm pretty sure I can take off the battery here. Now, one thing I did also try, and I don't know if this is right, people in the comments might roast me for this, but I've got my multimeter. I set it to 2 volts, and I wanted to test the battery to see if we've got anything going through here. And again, this might be a wrong setting, I literally have no idea, but if I take the battery and I put the minus on the minus, and I put the positive on the positive, I get nothing. So I'm going to assume that the battery is dead. Yeah, I definitely think the battery's dead, so that's no good anyway. Now, what is also interesting, I don't know if this means anything, okay? And again, you guys can let me know, but if I put this back onto continuity mode, and I put the negative on the where the charging port is, and then I put the positive on, so I go like here, and I put it on the terminal for the battery down here, there is a connection, right? Which, I mean, in my head tells me that when you plug a cable in, it should charge the battery. That's the kind of message that I receive. It doesn't go across any of the others, but it goes to this one, this is negative. So yeah, so there's that as well. What I'm actually gonna try and do here is take out the little battery component part here. I think we can just lift it off. It just comes up. From what I see on other videos anyway. That is severely damaged. Wow. There's a lot of nasty blue stuff in there. So do we think that maybe that is not that great? Let me get a toothbrush real quick and some IPA and just give it a quick rub down. Something about it just doesn't feel right. So I'm just gonna drop a few little drippity drops here and there. There's also a little bit of corrosion parts up here. So again, I'm just gonna take the cotton bud, just. Personally, don't think this is going to make much of a difference, but I've been wrong about IPA before. Okay, hold on. That's a different issue now. Is that to say that the battery's not plugged in? Or is that saying that the charging port isn't connected? Wait there. So that's a blinking orange light. So if I put this, I need to clean this though. I need to give that a clean with some IPA. The technique here is called the finger squasher. There is still no battery in this, obviously. And it's still flashing, so we still have a flashing orange light. Again, I don't really know what that means. What about if we put the battery in and just hold it in there momentarily and try it? And it still flashes. Well, okay, do you know what? I'm a little bit happy, and the reason I'm a little bit happy, and you guys are gonna be like, why are you happy, Joey? It's a different error. So this is a blinking orange light rather than an orange light that just wasn't there at all. So this is good. I think. The next thing that I want to try is maybe just giving the board a little bit of power with the PSU that I've got mounted into, I don't know, the heat gun, the power bench. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna I'm gonna put a little bit of power. I believe it's like 3.7 volts is what's needed to charge the Nintendo DSi XL. Nothing happening there. Okay. Let me take out this again. I put like 3 volts into this, and it's still not having it. So I don't know if, but then again, I don't know if what I'm doing is right at all. So it could be horrendous. I don't know why putting this charger back in would do anything, but I'm going to try it. I might try and really quickly just put some things back on to see if we can get this working. Fairly simple. Yeah, it's not actually like a bad console to work on. It's actually really easy to take apart and stuff. Really, really easy. So I just put all that back as to what it was. Put the battery back in. Still nothing. Not turning on. And then if we just put the charger, still just get the flashing light, and it doesn't in fact turn on. So we're still at a loss right now. We're still at a loss. I'm actually gonna use the best technique that I find when repairing stuff to see if anyone knows, and that is to quickly turn on a live stream and see if anyone can help me with this, because why not? So technically there should be a voltage going to that, no? Technically there should be a voltage going to from here to here. Okay, so I get, why is that happening? So this is going from charging port
to the positive. Yeah, this is charging port to positive. Why is that? Is it meant to do that, guys? And like I said, continuity on F1 confirmed. Hear that? It is going off. I feel like that's all good, right? I feel like that's all good. So yeah, I'm a bit stumped, guys. I want to turn around and say battery, but that's where I've messed up here. That's where I've messed up. I haven't got a second DSi. And I don't have another battery. Like I said, I've got the power, I've got the voltage, but that's not working. I've got a power bench, guys, but it's just not working. Ooh, guys, what's that? See that at the end? Okay. Okay, hold up. Where's the IPA? Oh man, that's really quick now. That wasn't as quick. Wait, what's going on? You see, this is the issue we get, guys. So the battery's in, charge is in, and it flashes orange. I'm really quickly going to take out the power board and just make sure that there is no corrosion on the actual board itself, the power board, because I have a feeling there might be after what I've just seen with this ribbon cable. I found F1, so should we test F1 quick? It's on the back of the power board, I didn't know that. Oh, wait a minute, I can't test that because I have no blooming continuity checker now. Okay, I'll get continuity. I can't believe this is what I resorted to. I'm getting continuity on F1. Wait, what? Not like this. Not like this, not like this, not like this, not like this, not like this. Check F1 again, the testing might have shorted something. There's also continuity going from here to here. So that's okay. 4.95. So the voltage is fine, so the lead's okay, so I haven't broken the lead, which is good. Well, 4.97. So that works, but the orange light doesn't come on. So there's also continuity going from the charger to this board. So the ribbon cable's fine. Wait, so what's changed? Chat, how does that make sense? I can't believe, look, I bought these thinking that this would be an easy fix. I bought these thinking, yeah, I just need to replace this because it feels a little bit loose. Nope. There's no voltage in this battery. Without the battery, as it was, like this, it was giving us a light a second ago. Look what I'm working with, man. Hold up. So you're not getting any more power now? Wait. I think I broke the charger, guys. Yeah, it's not working, look. We've really messed up here.
Hey there, YouTube. We have just done a live stream, and I'm sure in the editing I would have included a couple of highlights from it at least. So I'm just going to end it right now and say that I need to order a battery, and I also need to order a new charger because we have made the other charger kaput. We weren't able to fix the Nintendo DSi XL in this video, but I have learned a lot about it, so I'm excited. One thing I should have done is I should have bought a new battery when I found out this was the fault 100%, like I did with the actual charging port. I thought that was going to be the issue. I should have ordered a battery, and I also should have maybe ordered another DSi XL when I was looking to just get this normal one. So in that way I could have, for example, 2 boards, and I could test the continuity on the fuses, the capacitors and resistors, etc. And yeah, we could have gone from there, but we haven't. And it's, you know, this is the card. These are the cards that we've been dealt. So I need to try and make this work. It's a challenge. I like a challenge, so there's nothing wrong with that. And yeah, I'm just sorry to you guys who are watching this video that I wasn't able to fix this, but there will be a follow-up video on this Nintendo DSi XL. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy it, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content from myself, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for sticking around if you made it to this part of the video, and I will see you next time. Bye guys, peace.